Many of you have probably heard about early action and early decision and regular decision and priority admission, and some of you have also heard about rolling admission, uh, but not as many of you have heard or thought about colleges that are simply open admission. Open admission is referring to colleges and universities that generally will accept anyone who applies as long as those students have earned a high school diploma or GED and have also completed an application and submitted a deposit by a set deadline. Usually that deadline is a matter of days, not even weeks, before the start of classes. And though there is a lot of media attention related to how stressful the college admissions process has become in the United States, how unfair it is, how you can't get into college anywhere, the fact of the matter is there are at least 1,700 colleges and universities in the United States that are open admission. And of those, roughly 300 plus are four-year colleges and universities. The rest are two-year colleges and or universities. So it's important to put things in proper perspective when looking at the full landscape of higher education in the United States. Beyond those colleges that are officially open admission, the ones that are very open about the fact that they are going to take anyone as long as they have a high school diploma or a GED and can fill out a basic application and enroll, are those colleges that are a little more shady about it, but that are essentially open admission too. And these colleges are those that accept greater than 80% of applicants. And the ones they reject usually have massive flaws in their application that would make them unacceptable in a great number of ways, whether it be a lot of F's on their high school transcript, lack of basic English writing skills or English language skills. So those schools that accept greater than 80% of applicants are pretty much open admission too, even though they are not officially open admission. I think there are an additional 500 colleges and universities that accept greater than 75% of applicants beyond the 1,700 or so that are purely open admission. So just keep that in mind as you navigate the college admissions process, because the fact of the matter is you're going to get into college. And worst case scenario, you don't get into your dream college. If you want to start pursuing higher education, you can do so pretty much every semester somewhere nearby, because there are so many colleges, again, at least 1,700, add to that 500 more, 2,200 colleges, both two-year and four-year colleges that are basically open admission. So if there are 2,200 and there are only 50 states, then the fact of the matter is there is a college near you that would be happy to accept you, and you could at least start your higher education at an open admission college or university. So I think that's a very important perspective to have. And educate yourself again about open admission colleges that offer majors or courses that interest you, and or those that are close by to you, so that maybe you could save some money for a semester or a year or two. And that would be a very wise addition. And this goes for everyone, not just individuals who are barely able to graduate high school. This goes for everyone, just because economically you never know what could happen, and also because it's good to have a full range of colleges on your list. We have another video about sort of how many safeties, how many targets, how many reaches. Definitely, an open admission school would be a safety. And the other good thing about an open admission school is that you don't need to worry about applying to 99.9% of open admission schools until well after the typical deadlines of other colleges come and go. So you could be in a day away from graduating high school and still not even have applied to an open admission school, and you probably still will get in for the fall term. You could be 2 months into your summer vacation after your senior year and just get around at that point to applying to an open admission school, and most likely will get in. So these options exist for you, and timeline wise, for those people who can't get their act together earlier, especially earlier in their senior year, just because of other distractions or because of lack of maturity, whatever it may be, open admission schools are a great option for you. So keep that in mind as you build out your college list, and do not look down your nose at open admission schools, because many great students start at open admission schools and finish at open admission schools and go on to great things. Other students will start at open admission schools, get their grades in a better place than they were in high school, and then transfer to very selective colleges and universities. So open admissions is a terrific option for you to consider as you build that college list.